whatever it is that you're doing, try as much as you can to just make the most of it, because memories are what stays with us forever. Trust me, man. You will remember how much you spent in the club, if that lady turned you down, if you didn't get to dance as much as you wanted. But hey, when you just go out there, just make fun memories, it tends to stay with you. Either ways, though, we have Simi in the building right now. Superstar, love the glasses, by the way.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's been a minute, man. You've been, I don't know, you used to be, very out there more than these days. We barely even see you again. Is it mommy duties or what's been going on?
I haven't really been out there like that, no. But I think it's just, I don't really think there's a lot of things out there that I want to be doing.
Why do you say so, though?
Everything is so cliche and redundant now.
Is it
unless
because
I'm doing it with my friends?
I know.
It just doesn't excite me.
Because I'm in that headspace as well. I don't know if it's because we started going out like way like for when we were really younger. Yeah. Because I've been out and about, in these Lagos streets since I've been 16. So I've been everywhere. So these days when let's hang out, in my mind I'm just like
I'm tired.
I've been there, I've done that, and there's nothing really. Yeah. So we can't go bungee jumping, we can't go zip lining. So it's either either you're going to like a restaurant or you're going to the club. So it's tiring, to be honest. So hey, I it's great to see somebody that thinks in the same wavelength as I am right now. So
the
I know
difference between us is that I was never really
out there
outside.
Okay,
anyway.
You're semi outside. So hey, I think if I say what you're a bunch of talent, it's like you've heard it over and over and over again. So you've had a very long journey from Covenant University to where you are right now. So you started off as a gospel singer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so that means from day one you always knew you wanted to sing.
I think so. I knew I wanted to sing pretty early, but maybe as early as 9.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I guess maybe I didn't really have like the big scope of what's it meant to be.
Yeah.
But I knew that it's something that I wanted to do.
Okay.
For a long time.
I see. So you used to do the whole church thing like we all did.
I wasn't even. I was a church girl because my mom was a church woman.
Yeah.
But like my own personality was not very church girl.
Okay.
I was not an outside girl. I just was a girl.
Okay. I see.
But my first exposure to music was definitely church.
Okay.
And I was in this group called Outstanding, so we used to do gospel music, we used to dance.
Yeah.
Even rap.
So, where are the other members of our Outstanding now? What are they up to?
That's a great question. Nobody's ever asked me that.
Yeah, where are they?
I still follow a few of them
on
social media.
Really? Are they still doing the gospel thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if they're still in music, but a few of them are doing into animation, doing pretty good.
Okay.
Now, and I guess some are in regular corporate.
Yeah, gigs and everything. It's just crazy how everybody starts off with lofty dreams and everything, and just along the line, everybody just just finds a way to just do something that puts food on the table. It's crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like at least from what I've seen, it's not like I don't think that they've. Maybe I was more passionate about music than they were, but I think they're doing pretty good still.
Okay.
Yeah, just in different
yeah, true. Yeah. And the funny thing, I don't know if the churches still do the same thing right now, but I think the church, when I was growing up, because I'm still an Anglican, provided this very fun space for kids to be able to experiment with a lot of things. Yeah. So I could remember that a lot of my friends that I still have now, we all grew up in the same church. So my church used to have like a nice green area. So we used to go there and play football, in between Sunday school practices and everything. And we used to sing, we used to do all sorts. So I think all our parents were like, rather than him or her, going off and doing something, as long as I knew that they're in church or anything, they're in safe hands and and all of that. Then doing harvest and everything, we'll come and fool ourselves, and our parents would just be there support. And they're better people than I am, because I'd laugh at you, man. I'm like, what do you think you're doing, man? Those lyrics are rubbish. So Covenant University, because a lot of people, my brother went to Covenant, a bunch of friends that I have went to Covenant, so everybody spoke about, we knew Simi when she was back in school, so it seems like you're the whiskey then.
That's actually crazy. I don't know. A lot of people knew me in school, but I wasn't in the choir.
Okay.
I wasn't in the choir. I was in the dance group in school.
Really?
Yes. I wasn't in the
you
choir.
You shot one very horrible video and see you.
My God. I honestly, when I saw the thing was going viral, I was so embarrassed.
Why?
But you know what's funny? I was not embarrassed about the journey.
Okay.
I was just embarrassed that was me. But the truth is that in the time that we made that video, I remember when I first saw it, and I was so proud. I was like, wow.
Like, man.
What a beauty.
We're going to the Grammy.
What an amazing song.
Yeah.
But I think that's the beauty of growth, being able to look back and
just
see all the things that you had to do.
Yeah, to be able to get where you are right now. Then, post Covenant, and you started what was I think the first song that actually really caught my attention was Thief. Yeah. Then I think he was signed on like Extreme Music at the time.
That was my first song.
Yeah.
Under Extreme.
Yeah, so Uncle Steve Babaiko, brought it here, and I was like, she has such an amazing voice. Your voice always stood you out and everything. So, have you always loved to play around that whole love theme? It seems like you're a lover girl, though.
I'm a lover girl. I love love, just the idea, the concept, the feeling, the expressions of love, and I'm very thankful to Steve because. He heard my voice. The first time he heard my voice was I did a cover for one of LD's artists at the time.
Yeah, which one? K9?
No, it was a competition. Sorry.
Okay.
I did a cover for Drake.
Okay.
Drake's Marvin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I remember that
because it was saying that nobody could sing like
yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I want to bet. And then I went to my friend's studio.
Yeah.
And I was,
Cups of the Rose.
Because he was working somewhere, so he just did like a rough recording. I just recorded once because there was no time, and I sent it in, and that was the first time Steve ever heard my voice. Mm-hmm. And I remember when I got signed, we had a few songs.
Yeah.
But like Thief and one other song, funny. But Thief was the one.
It was the one that just blew up and everything.
Yes.
And so then you started becoming, popular and everything. So how did you start to handle that newfound fame?
I think that one thing that has, been grounding, the way for me to ground myself at, I think it also kind of sets me apart. People don't always like it, but like I've never been a fame celebrity person. I don't know. I feel like life is so fleeting.
Yeah.
And things are fleeting. Even the things you love are fleeting. Nothing is
promised.
Nothing is permanent.
Yeah.
Something might last longer, but nothing is permanent. Mm-hmm. And so I try to prioritize the things that matter the most to me.
Mm-hmm. Which is
just my friends, my family, the people that I know that care about me, my happiness, my music. Like I love the fact that I have people that care about my music and everything. But because I know people are fickle, and all it takes is
one slip up
or one news story.
Yeah, and everybody just has like a hot take or has something to say about, because I think a lot of people seem to forget that popular people are people too at the same time, and they have feelings. So we always want to put them on this very high pedestal. So when people enter my DMs and say, "Oh, you're my mentor," I don't look up to me. Like, I'm not your mentor. Do you know the things I do? Do you know the things I've done? If you knew, I would know, please. So and it's weird. So they expect like popular people or celebrities to just have this very different set of moral codes or anything. Then when like a slip up happens and everybody just has something to say, and I think it's worse now, because when we were growing up, we had nothing. It was either one of the big newspapers were carrying it or something. Nobody really had like an inside scope into what celebrities were doing right now. So right now we have Snapchat, there's Instagram, there's TikTok, and everybody's all up in your business and everything. So you seem more like a very private person, you understand? So how do you deal with people constantly trying to pry into your private lives, or trying to just have something to say about what goes on behind closed doors?
If you don't have to know, then you don't have to know.
Yeah.
And I don't need anybody's approval to be that person.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm in that space in my head where like it's only things I'm comfortable saying, things I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm a very goofy person.
Yeah.
And I like banter and things like that. But like people don't really know any details about me. And that's because like I try to be as intentional as possible. Yeah. Yeah, because when it's out there, it's no longer yours.
I understand. You can take it back. It's out there, and
so I'm like, okay, like, am I willing to not take this back at some point?
Yeah.
And I think that just helps me, and I drown the noise out because it doesn't matter.
I understand, though. So I think when we come back, we'll talk about a bunch of other things right now. So DJ Chocolate Thunder, always on deck right now, giving us all the jams. Can we just take it to that first song? That's
first
Tiff.
of all, Chocolate Thunder is fire. That's a fire name. Chocolate Thunder. I wish I thought about that.
It sounds like a porn star, though. To be honest, it's giving me.
It does sound like
it's giving it's giving me like Magic Mike kind of vibes. So, ladies and gentlemen, for your hen night right now, we have Chocolate Thunder. So yeah, it's just giving porn star. Absolutely love that one. I just wanted to just do a little throwback right there to just take people back and to see how much you've grown and everything. So those two songs, Tiff and I can't pronounce the other one.
Aimasiku.
Okay, absolutely love that. What does that mean though?
Not knowing time. So like the whole thing is Aimasiku Lundamwe, that's the not knowing time.
See how fluent you said Yoruba just rolls off your tongue. Yeah. So, okay. I like that. I like that. So, what does that mean, literally?
So basically, it's like the fear of the unknown. Basically.
Okay.
Yeah, the fear of the unknown is what troubles man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you say, "Well, my life is in the hands of God."
Oh, I see. Do you have the fear of the unknown? No.
Me?
Yeah. Oh, how do you?
I guess maybe at points in my life I have, but generally I don't really approach that way.
But a lot of people just bother themselves with milestones and trying to just do big stuff and everything. I think the older I get, the more introspective I become, because I tell people that there's no lesson in winning. You learn nothing from winning. Absolutely nothing. You drop an album, it goes all the way to number 1. There's no lesson there. Yeah, you understand. But if you flopped, you'll be like, okay, we could do this better. We can do this better. And I think a lot of people do not know how to dream new dreams. So I want to be a singer, and you make it as a singer, and you're stuck. Because that's all they've had at the back of their minds, like from way back. So you can be a painter after singing. You could pick up something else. So I tell people that you shouldn't be afraid to just dream new dreams. Yeah. I say that all the time. So in between
that's Rema. Is that what they call it? Rema? When you get like a word?
I know. Yeah. Rema. I know. Yeah. So in between everything that was going on, at the time where you were popping off and everything, then your husband came into the picture. I remember he putting out a tweet, back in the day, how he was your biggest fan and how, he came to see you perform. So how was that, how was that dynamic?
He put this story out there, not me.
So
I'm
did.
about to give it to you,
okay? please.
So, he had released, because I had an album as a gospel artist before I signed with Extreme.
How did that go though?
Before
it went double cardboard
in the gospel industry. Actually, not money wise. There was no money, but like I had like actually I had like a hit.
Oh really?
I
remember that.
It
song.
was a jam,
okay.
but nobody knew who I was. Cause, I was still taking bikes to churches to go sing.
Yeah.
I was taking a car about, tell them to park like on the next building, because I don't want nobody see me come out to be entering the show. I mean, like, it's not the person that we're supposed to be looking up to.
But do you feel like in the whole gospel industry, I won't call it an industry, do you think that there's this pressure based on the fact that you're preaching and you're talking about Jesus, and people expect you to look a certain way or act a certain way, so it's easier.
I guess so.
Yeah, so it's easier for if I walk up to somebody and be like, oh, I want maybe I'm preaching prosperity or something or grace, then I hop out and I get into like a Rolls Royce or something. People be like, okay, I tap into that. But if they see you like getting on a bike or anything, like nah, no,
not this time.
Yeah, because I wouldn't lie. I hate that I have to say this right now. So there's a guy that came on the radio like way back. So the guy was talking about how he's made so much money off Forex. I was here, like I was like, my eyes were getting big and everything. Then for some funny reason, I just looked out the window. I'm like, maybe I will see what's in this guy. And I saw I'm like, come on now, bro, what's going on? It doesn't like correlate and everything. I feel silly for doing that. You understand? But I guess human beings just always try to benchmark people based on their how they look, on the outside. Yeah,
I think it's human nature.
Okay.
I think people need to mind their business more.
True. I say that. Yeah. So back to the story of you and AG Baby.
So I'd already had that. So in the gospel community, I was pretty well known, and he had heard my album. I had an album at the time as well, and he had been reaching out to me on Facebook.
Hey,
he had
Simi.
been DMing me on Facebook, and I didn't even see it. I didn't see those DMs until we started dating.
Whoa, okay, yeah.
So he had been DMing me, it's like, oh, you're such a rock star. I'm like,
for real?
For real. And I didn't see any of that.
Yeah.
But then, I don't remember how we eventually linked up, but then I had a show at Bogobiri.
I remember.
Yeah, I had to go sing at Bogobiri.
He came with this immaculate white shirt.
And with this, oh gosh, EYC.
He was right.
And he turned up, and was very slim at that time. White EYC and jeans.
Yeah.
So he came.
Yeah.
And came to see me perform, and I was like, oh hey. Hi. He's like, oh, I'm such a fan. I was like, okay. And I just thought, oh, he's such a cute guy. Oh, yeah, good night.
Yeah.
And but then I don't know, he must have been persistent.
Yeah.
Because there was a friendship that, came out from there.
Yeah.
And I thought he was a really nice guy. And and we became friends, and later on that year he asked me out.
Oh.
Yeah, because as much as I'm sounding like, I was all that, I still didn't really have nothing.
Yeah.
And so, he was the nice guy, and I was like, okay, I don't mind nice guys.
Yeah. So, and the rest to say was history and everything.
Yeah.
So, so how long did you guys date before, eventually get married?
Oof, 5 years.
Oh, wow. Oh,
yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, we were together 5 years, but it was it wasn't low-key at first because we hadn't blown.
Yeah.
Nobody knew us, so
you guys
we were just like very low-key.
Yeah.
But we kind of blew around the same time.
Yeah.
And he's actually more quiet than I am.
Mm-hmm.
He's more friendly, but he's more introvert than I am.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, going quiet was more work for me, because I was like, oh, okay, this is a new adjustment, because normally I'm very PDA.
Yeah.
So I guess, but like both of us, we just didn't want the scrutiny of society. Yeah. We just were not interested. And I think it really helped that we already had, some kind of foundation before we, got our break. So we weren't trying to prove anything to anybody, to ourselves. Mm-hmm. We're just like, okay, let's see how we can protect this.
I know. So, but do you miss all those humble beginnings? To be honest, I wish I had. There's a girlfriend I had when I was in the trenches, man. Like, bro, like I was living in like a 3-bed with like 3 other guys. To be honest, and she would come, and I could see how uncomfortable she was. To be honest, and sometimes there was no electricity, and we'll sleep through the night. So for me, I always knew at the back of my mind that I was gonna live here, and just get somewhere better and everything. But that relationship didn't quite work. So so sometimes I just kick back and I'll just be like, I miss having somebody that when you were down. So but at the end of the day, I think memories are memories, to be honest though.
I mean, I can't say I miss it because I'm still with the same guy.
I know, I get that.
I'm still with the same guy, and I'm like, he's still the same person, he's still my friend, and we had days like that where like he's roughing it with his boys. I know. But then that's why I'm turning up. That's why I'm showing up to go see him and everything. But like the fact that, we had that and we have what we have now, it's a great journey. I'm grateful for the humble beginnings, but I don't mind a little extra change.
I understand. Everybody doesn't. Sometimes doesn't some creme brulee. So it's nice. So but what do you think is the main essence of that keeps a relationship, to be honest? Because these days you go on social media and it's like everybody just has this very misconstrued idea of what relationships are. Because I tell people that it's a lot of work. To be honest, like it's like you wake up every day and you decide to choose somebody. Yeah. And I tell them there'll be richer guys than your boyfriend or your husband. There'll be finer babes than your wife or anything. But you have to say, okay, this is who I've hitched my wagon, to, and I have to stay here. So what do you think is like the base, like forms the foundation of something that you think would go the extra mile?
First of all, you have to like the person.
Okay.
I'm not saying love. I'm not talking about butterflies, because butterflies go to sleep.
I know.
They wake up, but they go to sleep.
They go to sleep, so you have to like them. You have
to like them. You have to like them enough to want it to work. I always say, like, there's a time when the trend was, they ask, especially for women, they say, women, if maybe your husband is not acting like he loves you, and they say, just pray. And the thing is, one person can make a relationship work. By virtue, like the essence of a relationship is that it's 2 people, or 4. So I'm now 3, 4. But like the essence of a relationship is not one person.
It's 2 people making it work.
Between 2 people. So if only one person is interested in having this thing work, it's not going to work. It's just one person suffering. You know what I mean? So I think that actually liking someone and actually wanting to be there and put that work in is important. And then communication.
Okay.
Because there are lots of mind readers in relationships.
I know.
They're just there, just assuming things, you know. Oh, I can't believe you said that. But they're not saying it. They're just
in their head.
Yes, they're reacting to things they're assuming is happening, you know. There are no perfect people. And when you hear that, some people think it's about like maybe infidelity or things. No, even like maybe the way someone says something to you, or the way they don't remember something that's important to you, or the way they don't come through for you on a day that you need. It might be anything. There are no perfect people, you know, but understanding that and then like putting the effort to be the best version of yourself for this person you say that you love. I think just doing that every day, and like you said, choosing the person every day.
Yeah.
It's not just one choice. You choose today, wake up tomorrow night.
Choose again.
And again.
Then I say also that love is not what you say, is what you do.
Facts.
Yeah. So it's and a lot of people have this very funny idea of, oh, love is roses, love is sending money to my bank account. So I believe that, you know, the true essence of love is how you show it. You know, so by the quality of the sacrifices you make for the people that you actually love.
Yes.
So that's how I believe. That's what I believe love should be.
I agree.
You understand?
And I mean, let me add again. It's important to love someone the way that they like to be loved.
True.
You know, as opposed to what you
think they should.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like somebody that just wants time, wants you to show that. I like quality time, for example, and then the only thing you are, maybe you're always buying gifts for me.
Gifts,
or and I'm like, it's nice.
It's nice, but
I
just want you
my emotional G-spots.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think that's also important.
Okay, great. So, when you guys were together, did you think that you guys were gonna end up getting married?
I mean, I hoped. I was never the one to date. I never dated like random. I didn't date randos.
Okay, wow.
I was not a random dater. Like I can like someone.
Yeah, and that's just it.
And then like I will like you from the heavens to the earth.
Yeah.
But if I don't think that there's a future, I will not date you.
Okay.
I don't care, you know. And so every relationship that I was in, you know, save a couple.
Okay.
But every relationship that I was in, you know, for me there was always potential. You know, for it to become something, some more than others.
Yeah.
You know, so I definitely hope that it would, but like it wasn't a pressured
thing.
Situation where like we must marry.
And everything.
Like if this works, if this keeps working, you know, I would like to spend the rest of my life with you.
I remember how, you know, back in the day where everybody would date and, you know, you'll have this very silly love relationship in uni and you'll be like, oh, this is the one and everything. Like just look back now.
So many the ones.
I was in Unimed once. I was dating a girl in Unilag, so I used to come from to see her. So then I used to stay. Our father was a professor in Unilag, so we used to walk. I used to live around Mbono GK, that area. So I wanted to go see a movie. I didn't have money to like get a cab or anything, so I walked from Unilag to Ozone. Literally.
Wow.
I remember. Yeah.
It's not that fun now.
Hey, boy, hey. Man, by the time we got there, man, I was sweating like a goat, you know, and everything. And she was actually love me for her to be able to do all of that. Yeah. Then, you know, we talked about how we would have kids, and she's married now. She has kids. Aww. So sometimes I'll be like, you remember all these silly things you used to say? And she'll be like, I'll block you now. You know, so it's great to be able to, you know, just reminisce as regards, you know, all the frogs we kissed on, you know, on our ways to,
those frogs.
I know.
Long live the frogs.
So you got married, then the baby came. So did that change anything for you, though?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. It changed several things for me, but I think what it changed the most was me.
Okay, how so?
I've said this before, but I know for a fact that it made me very vulnerable. Okay. The thing is, a lot of people hear my voice and they just see me as this like really nice softy. Yeah. That's not me. Okay. Actually. I'm not a mean person, but I'm a very, very to the point, blunt, you know, honest person. It's what I feel is what I say. Yeah. You know, I try to be kind, but I also try to be as honest and straightforward as possible. And, you know, like nobody can hold my emotions to ransom. Mm-hmm. You know, nobody has access to my emotions like that. But like I feel like when I became a mom, I became so vulnerable. I was not as hardcore anymore. You know, and it was more about my child than anybody else, because I was like, oh, I can do anything for this girl. And I don't really think that there's anyone that I would say I can do. I mean, you can do many things for certain people, but like there's usually a line. There's usually like a boundary. But I look at my child, I'm like, there's no boundary. There's nothing in the world that I wouldn't do for her. And that just kind of like breaks your your hard shell a little bit, because now you know that you're no longer untouchable.
Yeah, that the kid can.
Yeah, you're no longer untouchable. So I think that got me. And then I'm also the kind of person, anything I do, I like to finish. I like to do it well. You know, I didn't want to be just a mom that had a baby to have a baby.
Yeah.
You know, I like to be hands-on as much as possible, you know. So like, and I knew that would take like a lot of compromise.
Yeah.
You know, for my career. And just even my other relationships, especially early on, you know, but that was something that I was willing to do because I knew what I was doing before I started.
Yeah.
So that definitely also changed about me. And yeah, I guess that probably is a big umbrella for you.
I know because my growing up now, you know, becoming a full formed adult, and you just cast your mind back, and I keep telling people that we are all products of the sacrifices our parents made for us, especially for the people who their parents were very hands on or anything.
Yeah.
Anything you are today are because of, you know, the dreams your parents dreamt for you, and you know the parts that they said, okay, let me tilt this kid, you know, to that part and everything, because I was a handful, to be honest. Yeah.
I could tell.
And yeah, I know I was. Yeah, and my dad was a little. I think at a point in time, my dad gave up, but my mom never did.
Yeah, moms usually don't.
So I don't know why, because I think for me, I just like to experiment a lot, and so I think I grew into my own in uni. So, but all that primary school into uni, my goodness, I wrote jam 4 times literally.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I did. So when I told people
and
this
they kept
story,
letting you come.
like I said, my dad had checked out. To be honest, like my dad had checked out. So I remember the last one, the one I wrote that eventually got me into uni. So when we were filling the form, my mom was like, "Okay, you know what? We're not taking any chances with this one. We're gonna do Uniben because I'm from Edo State, and we're going to do Ambrosali. So whatever it is, you're gonna get in there." Then I think I did Confident that year. I did Babcock as well. So my, you know, the net was like cast properly and everything. So wrote the exams, got in, and my mom followed me all the way, you know, to like do the registration and everything. So I'm like, I wouldn't be where I am today if my mom didn't make all the sacrifices. And one thing that she did was that she has a PhD now, and she went back to school when we all got into university. So she put a lot of things in the back burner to make sure that we had like a head start, you know, and everything. And it shows me the call. And when I sit back right now in my mind, I'm just like, I don't know if I can be able to make the same kind of quality sacrifice, but I think it just, you know, underpins how the love of a parent, to be honest. I think we can't really, they really do not say it, but they show it.
I think it's supernatural.
Yeah, to be honest.
Because it's beyond you. You're not, like, they don't have to do anything. Yeah. Like when you have a love for someone that they don't have to earn.
I know, yeah.
There's nothing like it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So good though. So I will play you another record, Chocolate Thunder. My
Thunder.
my in-house stripper. So where should we take it to right now? I love the song with Fouls, Bad Guy. That's one of my favorite though. I love the video, loved everything about it. Yeah. So how did you guys not even do like a collaborative album together?
Fouls?
Oh, you guys did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so it was you and Chike, sorry.
Oh, you mean Chike?
Yeah, you and Chike.
Okay.
Yeah, because Running was such a brilliant song.
Yeah.
It was like it was written for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually love Chike's voice.
Yeah.
So much.
I think his voice, his voice comes from within. There's so much emotion that his voice carries.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm looking for. Yes.
When he wanted to do the song, I don't even think I was around. I think he sent it to me, and he already had a version of the song on his album. I hadn't even heard the album at the time.
Yeah.
And when he sent the version he sent to me, I was like, this is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was so happy to do it. Yeah. And funny thing is, I've done quite a number of features, but like, I think there was something, he was just very appreciative, and he kept showing how appreciative he is.
That's nice.
And I really, you know, liked that.
Okay, love that at the end of the day. Was that your kid?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute.
She's a cutie.
I know. How old is she now, though?
She's 3.
Oh, wow. How fast they grow.
Oh, my God.
I know how fast they grow. So you put out a new record right now. It's called Stranger Eyes. The first time I heard it, the first thing that came to my mind was that this is such a bold choice, because we're in the era where everybody's just trying to jump on that afrobeat fleece.
Yeah.
And, you know, just do songs for the club or anything. But you just did something that was way left. So what's the idea behind A Stranger, though?
Actually, you see, this is my first single this year.
Okay.
And I dropped it like in the middle of
everything
June.
that's going on. Okay.
even me listening to a lot of songs out now, like they sound nice, but like they just sound tired. I think it might be my ears.
Okay.
But I'm just tired, of hearing like some of the same things, like people I love. I'm hearing songs like, yeah, if I'm in the club, I'm bopping to this, but like, do I want to just be chilling? I mean, everything just sounds
the same,
and I just wanted to kind of, like I said, it might be my ears, so I wanted to kind of rinse my own ears out with my own music.
Okay.
And also my fans, this is, Stranger is the kind of song that they've heard from me in the past, but they haven't heard anything like that recently. And I felt like I owed it to them to just make people that they've given breakfast. Many of them, nobody's really looking out for these people.
I know.
Everybody's thinking about just turning up and stuff. I'm like, people are sad, bro.
I know, yeah.
You gotta look out for these people. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, somebody has to.
Yeah, heartbreaks are the worst, man.
Yeah.
Have you been heartbroken before? Have you?
The last time I said this, they took it and turned it to news.
Yeah.
I can't remember being heartbroken. I'm not saying that as a pride, but they've not broken my. I'm just saying I'm not saying I've never been hurt.
Yeah.
But I've never been in a place where I'm thinking, oh, I can't live.
I know.
It's all over.
I know. I've been there. Wow,
I don't remember. Maybe it has happened and I just forgot about it. But I don't remember being heartbroken. But I've definitely been hurt before.
You know how you just you meet somebody, you love the person, you meet family, and you think, okay, yeah, this is like my final bus stop and everything, and you pour everything you have, and I'm like, that heartbreak messed me up so bad that I just sleep in my bed for like a year, literally.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I got used to somebody sleeping, by me. So it took me a while. Then somebody told me something.
Oh,
yes, I have. Yeah. But somebody told me something, and it was like one day you wake up and they're no longer the first thing on your mind.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And that's what it was. And I'm like, yeah, to be honest. So, at first you think, oh my God, I want to die. And I don't think I can live without you. You say lie, you live.
You can.
Yeah.
You must.
So I like the fact that, you're making songs for, broken-hearted people too as well. So,
but it was also for me. It was for people, my fans, but it was also for me. I just wanted something that would make me feel differently.
Yeah.
When I say, because like I don't want this to not go and then I'd be like I'm trolling people by saying their songs like this song. I just felt like the sound, even because like Afrobeats is out there now. That's what's trending globally right now, and it's beautiful. But I just wanted something fresh that I hadn't heard anything like before. And it's not new for me. It's bold, but it's not new for me. So
I hear you, though. And I think it's a very decisive step because not everybody's doing it. Is just doing that, and you wanting to just go left when everybody's going right. So it's a very, it's a very bold choice, I'd say. Though. So I love the song, and a lot of people do not know that you produce and you also engineer too as well.
Yeah, I'm a mix engineer. I'm a producer, but I don't produce much.
Okay.
I went to school to learn it, but I just learned it because I wanted to know how.
Okay.
But I'm more a practicing mixing engineer. Okay. I mix my own songs.
Really?
Yeah, I mix all my songs. The only one of my songs I've not mixed. I mean, since Tiff is Tiff.
Okay.
After Tiff, I've mixed everything else.
Oh wow! So it's not because there's a lack of budget.
Or anything. No. I just don't think anybody
can mix it the way you want. Okay. Okay. So do you mix for your husband too as well?
I used to.
Yeah.
But then he, when he asked me, I used to take too much time, so it's not coming to me. It's not like it's too much.
Yeah.
And so, but unless he really, really wants my sound or my hand on it,
he would come to you and everything. Yeah. Okay, I think I heard. Was there a song that you did? I think I stumbled on the record that you did a while that sounded so much like Party No Day Stop.
That's the gospel song I said was.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, my husband, and then it's this friend.
Oh, my husband got wet.
Funny thing is that Adekunle is weird to me, so I don't want to say AG.
Yeah.
But
my husband is fine. It's good.
He actually said it one time that somebody said that it sounded like the song. I'd never heard it before. Yeah. And I was like, oh, there's actually a melody there that's very similar. I thought it was so cute though. Yeah.
It's So I was just like, what's going on
here? But that actually also reminded me that, I feel like maybe because my voice is so light, usually when I do certain songs or certain types of songs, people just make it so cutesy. So like there's some songs, there's some vibes that I avoid intentionally because I feel like I'm not judged by the same yardstick. But it's okay, I've made my peace with it.
And so what songs are you listening to right now? Like if you were to look on your Spotify or your Apple Music,
you're gonna see lots of J. Cole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm in J. Cole head.
Yeah. What's your favorite J. Cole song?
Oof. Maybe Neighbors.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I like a lot of J. Cole songs. Like maybe Neighbors.
Yeah.
I don't listen to a lot of people.
Okay.
At the time. Usually if I get a project, I'm hung on that project.
Yeah.
For like maybe months.
Mm-hmm.
So but right now I've gone back because I've loved J. Cole for a long time, but like I've been listening to him a lot these days, and myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. You should check out Louis Capaldi though. He makes brilliant music.
Oh my God, I love him.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Wish you the best guy.
I don't know. Obviously, like I said, I don't really listen to anybody.
Yeah.
So when I say it, it's like people think I'm not for me. Like
Yeah,
even
no,
even though that I drop, even though that I'm doing all of my songs, I will not know my song. It's not this thing. I just do. I'm terrible at that. I don't know lyrics.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to remember. This is a song he has that's really popular.
Wish You the Best. I think so. I think it's Wish You the Best. He has a bunch of songs that are out though.
Yeah, and like he's from like Welsh or something. Yeah, that's the same. I just want to be sure that's the same person.
Same guy.
I love his
him.
voice. And then sorry, I know that this is not me interviewing you, but like I just have to say, he was doing the show, and I saw he was wearing like just a white t-shirt and a pair of jeans.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
that's the vibe you're on.
Like I wouldn't get away with that.
I'm coming back to that, and in the middle of that, he's been dealing with some mental health issues. So he has this is it Tourette syndrome?
Yeah, I know
yeah.
that.
So he has like the aches and everything. I think he lost his voice. Then the whole crowd just sang the song.
Yeah,
so you could see. Yeah. Then a lot of people used to have the nerve to say as regards your styling and everything. I'm like, oh, Simi doesn't know how to dress.
I think they got tired though.
Yeah, because you're not. So my own thing is, I tell people, and I think I was saying the other day that Nigerians, somebody said Nigerian creatives do not know how to take feedback, and I tell people that I think Nigerians do not know how to give feedback. You understand? And I think there's a lot of malice and anger towards that. And I used to see stuff, and I would just be like, come on. And people, and when you look on their profile pictures or anything, in my mind, I'm just like, you're not like a fashionista yourself. You're not Anna Wintour or something. And look at you here giving fashion advice or anything. So did that used to get to you? All those comments and everything.
No, okay. I mean, like I told you, like I'm not the kind of person that people have access to my emotions like that.
Yeah.
Like this. I love constructive criticism. Like even if somebody's not telling me social media, somebody in my life is telling me I can do something better. It's like I've never been fashion. My husband is a fashion. He loves stuff like that. Just put me like a big t-shirt and shorts. I'm good to go.
Good to go, yeah.
But like I love to explore and find things. But like if somebody's coming to me like being mean and stuff like that, I just tune you out. Like it doesn't get to me usually. And if I say something back on social media, it's just because I like banter.
I know.
That's me real life. Like if my friends come to me and say Simi, this is your show, say shut up your mouth. Or you say sorry, I say sorry for yourself. That's me. That's how I am in real life. I'm not losing sleep. I'm not thinking. That's why I don't try to change for anyone. Like I try to just go on my own pace.
And I think with people who say nasty stuff, once they see that it's not getting to you, after a while they just they get tired of what are you gonna do. Yeah, but I feel like again, especially on Twitter, sometimes people like to act like bullies. Yeah.
But it doesn't get to me. I think sometimes it makes them want to try that. Like I want to really want to crack this code.
It's crazy, man. It's like people are still in their mean guy and mean girl era,
and they don't want to admit it.
Yeah, you're like 30. You're both 25, and you're still acting.
Most
like
of them are above 30.
It's crazy, man. To be honest, it's just, and I'm like, when you have a lot going on for you, like in real life or anything, you don't have time to be bantering people on Twitter.
See,
to be honest,
look, what you just said is completely perfect. I don't think there's anybody under Beyonce's post dissing her that has things going on. I say Hansi. That's I'm a Yoruba girl. It's cool. That has things like correct things. I'm not hustling and chasing my bag and trying to win at life and under Cardi B's post talking about she's not. Yeah. It's just not. It's not. I'm like saying it at home with my friends.
Yeah, but
but I'm not doing it on social media.
Man. Yeah, having like burner accounts.
But I actually don't even think it's personal. I just think that it's access. Social media.
I'm just giving a lot of
people access. Yeah. So now they just like, oh, how can I have 100 naira and not spend it? So now they have all this access and they feel like they have to say every single thing they're thinking, and and because I know it's not personal, they don't know me.
I know.
So I don't care.
I get it though. So I was telling someone the other day that I think Afrobeat still has like maybe at best maybe like a 5-year run, because because it's like I've seen this happen before.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I grew up when dancehall was the thing. Kevin Little, I could remember collecting grinds at 11:45 back then. Kevin Little, Wayne Wonder, Shaggy, all those people. Sean Paul as well. And America has a way of constantly just looking for a new genre of music, take it, milk it out, then, and they'll revert to their traditional pop and R&B stuff and everything.
Right.
And there was also a time where R&B was, front and center. Mario, Let Me Love You, Neo, Sexy Love, and we just go on. And there was a time where it was rap. Then there was a time where it was the singing rappers too as well, the Ja Rules and all of that. So we are definitely in the limelight right now. What do you think as an industry or as a genre, what do you think we can do different so we can be able to have like a longer staying power?
Yeah, I mean, like I told you before, things pass.
True.
Nothing is permanent.
Yeah.
But some things are recycled. I think that we're having a great run right now. And again, like I also said, some things might sound a little tired because everyone is using the same formula.
True.
I think one of the things that we Nigerian musicians or artists that we struggle with is that we're all facing the same audience.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I know.
That's really hard because like everybody has different sound, different inflections. We do music differently. But like because we're all catering to the same people.
Audience, yeah.
Sometimes you're trying to fine tune too much to fit a certain aesthetic or certain sound so you can flow. So everybody say afrobeats.
Yeah.
But there are people that sing soul. There are people that sing folk. But everyone is trying to fit a particular sound so you can be on that wave. And it's so easy to lose yourself in that. I don't know that I agree that we have like a 5-year run. I think that we have potential for more. Depending on how we run it. I love Thames. Her sound is so fresh and very different. It's not like anything else you are.
True.
Like you're really hearing.
But would you even call Thames an Afrobeat artist though?
They are calling her an Afrobeat artist.
That's the problem.
Why? Because she's from Nigeria.
I hate
that's my point.
And I hate the fact that every artist is coming out from West Africa or Nigeria right now is Afrobeat because it's almost like they couldn't define what the music was and they were like, okay, let's just call it something. So you see someone
but it's better than world music.
Oh yeah,
that's what they were calling us before.
Yes, so you see someone like Praise, for instance, that does
also
R&B. Say, Afro in my
even
head.
Me, Afrobeat. Like most of my songs are like either slow or mid tempo. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But like but that's the thing. I just feel like it's a process, and what like I will take the win. We're getting I'll take the win, as long as we can make something out of it. I feel like another thing that's happened is, the time when everyone was trying to cross over, and now we realized that what they liked about our sound was that we sounded like the way we did. Yeah. And so we're trying to, reclaim that. I think we're just all trying to find our footing because we've gone from like all the people have called. Even in Nigeria, we've had like OGs that were singing ways only people at home in their radio, or Alaba is selling CDs, or then you go to blogs and now people are actually able to stream. So it's like we're all going through the process together. And I just, like I said, I'll take the win. I'm happy to see my colleagues winning. I'm also putting, everybody's just working, trying to hustle. Yeah, that's all, just trying to eat.
Okay. So what's that one song that you wish that you wrote?
Set fire to the.
That's a brilliant song. That's a brilliant song.
Always and forever.
That's a brilliant. It reminds me of SpongeBob though.
Really? Why?
Yeah, he lives in a pineapple under the sea. Set fire to the rain. So obviously that's the only place I can probably have. So anytime I hear the song, that's where my mind just goes. Yeah. But that's a brilliant song. I think Adele, is such a talented artist, and I think she's like way ahead of her time. There's something that her music does to me. Like there's so much soul. It reminds me of the likes of Indiana Ree. All those people where you listen to it, and there's just so much soul like in the music right now. But if we were to bring it home, what's that one song that you wish that you wrote?
Mona Lisa.
Okay, that's by Lil J.
I love him.
Okay.
He has, I don't know, something about his voice. That's just, and the way he bounces on the beat.
Yeah.
It's so different.
I know. I think Saz has hacked it, man.
I want to hear like more stuff like that. So it's not even about the tempo. It's just like, how are you singing what you're like singing? And then even his lyrics, it's like,
I know.
I really, Mona Lisa. That's the first song that came to my head.
Yeah, that's a brilliant song, by the way. Shouts to Lil J. He's had such an amazing run. And also to Saz. Tim Saz has found a formula. And once you're an Afrobeat artist and you go to him, you're almost guaranteed like he hits or something. So
I think that was more, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. I was not there.
Yeah.
But I think that like a lot of that is also
Loj
sound,
too as well.
we've
Yeah.
heard him like in songs outside
That. Yeah.
You know, so.
Like he's been able to, just comfort too as well. So 2023. We're almost we're midway already. So what are we to expect? Towards the end of the year from you?
So I have another song coming out next month.
Okay.
Right, Vincent?
Okay.
Next month. I have another song coming out next month, and then my album.
Okay. Does the album have a name?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to call it?
Well, so that's for me to know, for you to find out.
Okay, great. Well, I want us to go back to when you pick up a CD or you pick up an album, and from the title you already have an idea of where the album is going to.
Yeah, I mean, my last album, to be honest, was kind of like that, and I think I just needed to do that album to kind of purge myself of just like I said, I just started to find myself again after giving birth last year.
Yeah,
I started to see myself again last year, and so I think I just needed to just purge myself of like my feelings and just express. It was like a very candid album for me.
Yeah.
My next album is more from, it's just sweet songs, just take you back, feel good music.
Okay, I love feel good music.
Yeah, it's just feel good music. Just just enjoy yourself, nice melodies, and just I don't know. It's just happy. I'm happy just thinking about it.
It's great. And there's this thing that people used to say that for creative people who are in that creative space, now once you lose the hunger, you might not be able to get to that level of perfection, especially with your that first album that
Possibly.
you put out. And somebody said that it's harder for a boxer to get up in the morning to train when you sleep on silk sheets. And I'm like, that's true. To be honest, yeah, because when you get to a certain degree of comfort, you just be like, why am I even stressing? You understand? Like I've been there.
Yeah.
So do you get caught up in that space? Sometimes, like say, I
guess I don't. It's not for me. It's not like why are you even stressing? I think it's more. There's a hunger in your first project.
Yeah.
And it's not just hunger that you want to eat. There's hunger that you're trying to prove yourself.
I know.
When you get to the point where you've already proven yourself, now I don't have to convince anyone that I can sing.
True.
Yeah, not necessarily I'm the best singer, but that I can sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the hustle is now different. It's, I want to keep eating. I want to keep doing what I love. So I guess that's what it is. So the kind of ginger that hunger gives you is different from the ginger. It's different from the other kinds of ginger.
Yeah. So good though. Simi, this has been very, very amazing. We've been here for close to like 50 minutes.
Wow.
Just chatting and just talking about a bunch of stuff. So that's why I was like, I love to do sit downs like this where people have the opportunity to just talk about stuff where we don't have to rush to play ads or anything, and it's more relaxed, more mellow. Nobody's ambushing you and everything. So yeah, pretty much that though. So what's the media too is changing. So what's the one thing that you don't like about the media now?
Well, if you asked me about the media before, that's easier for me to answer.
Okay, how was it? Okay, I'll go. Compared to when you started and now, is there like any difference?
I think when I started, there was a lot of gatekeeping.
Yeah.
And I think because there was people didn't have access to DSPs like Spotify and Apple before.
Yeah,
Most of the music you got was from the radio.
I know, yeah.
And it's like almost like if you didn't know someone,
you couldn't get on the radio.
Or if you didn't have someone on the radio that liked you,
you
or you didn't have money to just just
no, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that was harder for like upcoming artists that didn't have like backing or like a label.
But now it's different.
Now it's different, and I feel like everyone is a little humbled. And just looking, everybody has to put the work in. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but what I don't have any current, angers.
Okay.
With media. I think that we're all realizing now that we all need each other. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, cool. That makes a lot of sense. So you produced this Stranger song yourself?
I mixed it.
Okay, who produced it?
It was produced by Lauda, who I just found this year. He's phenomenal. He's producing a lot of us the songs on my album actually.
Oh really?
Like a lot. Probably most of the songs.
Oh, all right. Yeah. How old is he? Is he a guy or a girl?
He's a guy.
Okay, sorry for assuming the gender.
Why? Because I'm always talking about women.
No. I'm just like, so it could be.
Okay, because no. He's a guy. He's a guy.
Okay.
He's I don't know. I know he's in 20s, maybe late 20s.
Oh, well, that's where the hunger is, man. See, I miss my 20s, man, to be honest. Like, see, like, I believed I could take on the world. I could do anything. Like, I could go from here to Sokoto for 20K when I was in my 20s, to be honest. Like, yeah, but now I'm just like,
how much? Leave me alone.
So we always need to get back to that hunger to constantly just bring out something for us right now. So what TV shows are you watching right now?
Blacklist.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I've not seen it.
You should.
It's fantastic.
You have to work through the first season. The first season, you might need to push through.
Yeah.
But like,
So what's his name? What's it? Red. His real name. I'm trying to figure out.
James Spader.
Yeah. So I knew him from Boston Legal. So he did Boston Legal when I was in uni. So yeah, I've seen. He's a fantastic. I love his dialogue. He's a fantastic actor.
He's a master of dialogue.
Then I think he's you hear for people who act like that, you know that they're very intelligent too as well. So then he played the voice.
He's like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Thank you. So he also played. He was Ultron in the Avengers too as well. So yeah, it was the voice of Ultron in the Avengers. So he's he's a fantastic actor. So I just finished Ted Lasso. You should see it. It's a brilliant TV show. Yeah, Ted Lasso. Then what else am I watching again? That's all. I think with me, I never get to finish TV shows. I get I get to like the final season and I just get tired of it all. Yeah, but it has to be really good for me to be able to just power through everything. But I think I would just find a way to.
I think you should watch Someone actually told me to watch Boston Legal.
Like Boston Legal is fantastic.
So I plan to go to Boston Legal right after Blacklist.
Okay, yeah.
But you should watch Blacklist. I also watched New Amsterdam just before that. So.
Because I'm mildly paranoid. So when I'm watching New Amsterdam in my mind, I'm like, I hope I don't have this. So I'm just like, I like it. Yeah, I like it. It's a good show. Yeah, I from time to time I see like episodes of New Amsterdam from time to time. It's a good show.
It's fire.
Yeah, it is.
And Friends, that's my all-time favorite.
I don't want to before people say I'm like blaspheming or anything. So I used to have like older courses.
Excuse me, you have to. I just want to say, watch what you're about to say.
I know.
Count your words very carefully. Because okay.
So shouts to people that watch Friends anyway. So
shout out to us.
It's
just like it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything more than that.
So I think your Friends should be my Big Bang Theory. So
I love Big Bang Theory. That's probably top 3 for me.
Yeah. So anytime I'm like, there's nothing to watch, I just go to Big Bang Theory.
And I love what's that one with? It starts with an M.
Modern Family.
Manifest. Yeah, Modern Family.
No, Manifest is the toilet, man.
Manifest is getting annoying.
Yeah, because
it got annoying.
A plane disappearing, they're not doing some sci-fi rubbish.
It got really annoying.
Then there's now small juju inside too. I'm just like, come on now, come on. Just give it. I wanted to say
Modern
something.
Family is elite.
Yeah, Modern Family too is fantastic.
Yeah, I like comedies. I like sitcoms. So.
Yeah. Healthy laughter is good for the soul. So,
yes.
Simi, thank you so much. This has been so fantastic and amazing.
Yes, it has.
So, we're about to play Stranger right now, that brand new music. DJ Chocolate Thunder, thank you so much as well for being here. I know it's a Friday night. You should be with your honeys, but you're here with us. You're not doing it. Why you like, you don't have honeys?
Best to do it. You can't be Chocolate Thunder and not have honeys.
I know, but maybe, they said
at least one honey.
Do you have a honey? Oh. So Simi, thank you so much. So introduce the song though. So let's see if you can get to do this radio thing.
Oh man.
Yeah, sure.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, now you're about to listen to the single of the year, Stranger by yours truly, Simi.
Okay, that's not bad.